Hello, yeah, welcome back. Hello, welcome back. Sorry about that, lost it. Tony Cassidy, how you doing, brother? And yeah, if you want to contact me, I'll give you my number in a second. On the Skype, no, I've not got the Skype up and running as yet. Well, you can do it if you want to phone me. I'll give you my number. I'll get it out of this one. I'll need to phone this phone. Hold on. And yeah, somebody RT, I'm going to get some good people on the line here, hopefully, God willing. Right, so the number you can catch me on is 07447 140505. So I'll read this out slowly for the hard of thinking and the slow of study and any thick zombies there. Get this down nice and slowly. 07447 140505. For most normal people, 07447 140505. Right, without further ado, nobody phone me now. And we'll ease in gently. We'll try and ease it in gently anyway.
This person's phone is switched.
Gotta turn your phone on, brother. It's going down. Right, a bit of patience here is required at all times. I mean, a bit of patience. Just have to get into the old speed dial. Yes, we want this crackpot here. We want to know what's going down. Oh. What? You're out of credit. You're having a giraffe. Can't be out of credit. I'll just switch this phone card in here. Is the right one I put in? Hold on, I'll just go and check my credit here. Oofty. I've got another wee SIM card there to phone UEFA. Hold on. 20 minutes, 50 minutes. It's having a giraffe texting me like that during the show, know what I mean? I'll be writing into that free department over in India. You'll be getting a letter from me over in Bombay, I tell you. Sending me a text like that saying my credit's out. I'm an internet crackpot, BAMPOT. Tamla Tim, listen out patiently. Patiently, yes. Chill the feck out. That's what I'm saying. You need to chill out. These programmes are slow burners. There's times before in the last minute where I've rammed in Free Rangers directors, old, current and new, and Fangita Face himself, Whitey. You know what I mean? All in the space of the last 5 minutes. It has been done. The list is out there. If you doubt me, go and check it out. Oh, look at that. I had it all lined up as well. Right, I don't think, has anybody heard the ones where I was on there? Hold on, I'll keep phoning. Hold on, I'll keep phoning. I'll load these up where I was going to put the ones for Clyde on it. That's it. Hold on. Let's see, I'll go his number.
You're through to the President's office in the Scottish Football Association. Please leave a message after the tone. Alternatively, please contact Anne-Marie McGee on 0141 616 6010.
6010.
you?
Oh, good afternoon. I'm phoning to speak to Mr. Campbell Ogilvie, please.
Can I ask who's calling?
My name's Mr. Tommy Gold.
Tommy Gold. And does he know what it's in connection with?
Possibly, yes.
If you hold on a second, I'll see if he's there.
Thank you. Mr. Ogilvie, are you there? Have you got any EBTs to declare? How many dual contracts did you see? Anyone there? Hello? Mr. Ogilvie, come in.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, I'm sorry, he's not answering his phone. He must have popped out for lunch. Can I take a
Alright,
message?
no problem. Is he back in later on then, perhaps?
He is, yes,
Okay, listen, I'm sorry to bother you tonight. Thank you very much.
Alright, okay.
Take care, bye.
Bye.
He's away out for lunch. Oh, is that sweet? He's away for lunch. Oh, so nice, isn't it? He's away for lunch. You know, Scottish football is an Armageddon, isn't it? And he can afford himself some lunch. So sweet, isn't it? There's a salmon today. I wonder if it's nice salmon. The duck.
Good afternoon, can I help you?
I was wrong. I think I was the same one there. Didn't mean that one.
This person's phone is switched.
Oh, pick up the phone, big chap, will you? Turn it on at least. Right, we're moving on. Right, that's the first round of Fangitas. Can't be contacted. Let's trace this guy down. Hold on. Don't worry, don't worry. Something good lined up here. Don't know if it's going to happen, but we've got to try it. Got to try it. Hold on, scrolling through. We're getting there. Hold on, I'll try this guy. See? Right, he's a big letdown, that guy, I tell you. Never believe anything until it's in your hand. Until you've got it in your hand, don't believe it's there. If somebody says something's going to happen, don't believe it's happened until it's happened. Some mad, dumb schmuck promised me something, and he has failed to deliver. Shocker any time. Hold on, I'm just scrolling through these numbers. I must have it somewhere. Got it somewhere. Coming to it now. Sorry. Hold on. Anybody get the team news? Anybody on the Twitter there can give me the team news for tonight? Ah, there we go. I think this is it.
Good afternoon, Rangers Football Club. How can I help you?
Oh, good afternoon. Is that Amanda, sorry?
No.
Oh,
Who's it looking for? Amanda?
yeah, I'm going to speak to Mr. Green, please, sorry.
Who's calling?
It's Mr. Gold.
Hold on. Miller in the Football Administration Department. I'm currently on annual leave until Monday the 8th of October 2012. If your query is urgent, please redial 0141 580 8500. That's 01. Good afternoon, Rangers Football Club. How can I help you?
Oh, hi again. Sorry to bother. It's Tommy Gold here. I think Amanda's on annual leave there. What it was, I was told by Mr. Imran Ahmed to phone to speak to Mr. Green. Is he in the building today?
In the premises? Hold on. Because I just start at 1 o'clock, I've no idea. But hold on, I'll try and find out for you, okay? Hold on.
Have you even got direct dial one for his number? Because I thought this was a direct dial. Is that the...
No, I've not got a direct dial for him. Hold on 1 minute, hold on.
I'm a close confidant. You can pass on his mobile if you like. Chuck Green, hey up, Chuck, where are you, Chuck? There's people here waiting for us, Chuck. Don't let us down. I'm on a promise here. Come on. Let's do this. Everybody out there, say your prayers.
Tommy?
Hello.
Hi, is that Tommy Gold?
Yeah, hiya.
Hiya, it's Jacqueline Gurley here.
Hi, Jacqueline. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Cool, yeah, not bad.
Good. Tracy said that you've been asked to phone Charles by Imran.
Yeah, I spoke to Imran about a week or so ago, yeah, we had some conversation, yeah.
And was it to phone him today? It's just I need to go and try and track down Charles for you.
Yeah, please, yeah.
Yep. Have you got your phone number there as well, just in case? I'll get that when I come back. Hold on, I'll see if I can find him for you.
Is this it happening? Could this be happening? Is this actually happening here? Come on. Make it happen. Come on. Come on, Chucky. Where are you, Chuck Green? Everybody out there? Hie down for a full house. We're going for a lockdown here. This is a zombie Reservoir Dogs production here.
Tommy, he's nowhere to be found. Can I get a number for you and I'll ask him to give you a call back?
Yes, certainly. 07
44
714
714
0505.
So 07447140505.
So yeah, that was Tracy, yeah, wasn't it? Yeah.
Sorry?
Your name is Tracy, sorry, yeah.
No, my name is Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, sorry, yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I think
no problem.
Okay, then, thanks then, Jacqueline.
Thanks,
Thanks,
bye-bye.
bye. Right. What can I do? Right, oh, sweet. That's what we'll do. Hold on, right. I can't phone anybody, you know. Oh, no. Come on, Mr. Green. We need you. We love you. We love you, Chuck. We love you, Chuck. Oh, yes, we do. We analysed Mr. Chuck Green. I think he has got the potential to be even better than Mr. White. Because Mr. White was a transitionary body between Mr. Murray and Mr. Green. And I'm Mr. Gold, waiting to be the final block. We're going to try and get... I've got Mr. White, so we'll ask Mr. Green, can he get Mr. Brown? So we'll get a four-way call, Mr. Green, White and Gold, with a wee bit of brown stirred in the middle. And it's a full melting pot, you know what I mean? And we'll be taking calls on that caller, so you've got the number there. You can just get tuned right in, you know what I mean? But hold half an hour, nobody's phones. First person to phone, unless it's Chuck Green, is in Soapy Bubble. Right, so what's going down out there? What we'll do, right, we'll find, so we've got a couple of calls here. I've got Clyde call back, when they phone me back after being on Clyde, and we've got the call where I was on Radio Clyde calling him a soup taker. And aye. Let's see. Put the on in it while we wait for a call from Mr. Green. Right, so I'll just add in here. So this is recorded from Radio Shortbread at the weekend, Jim Spence. With Joe and Stirling. And straight after that, I'll just put the call from Radio Clyde, which is actually one prior to it, but here we go.
Okay, Stuart Aberdeen, thanks very much for that. Heading to Stirling next, and Joe is on the line to your call. Hi, Joe.
Hello there.
Hello, how are you, Joe? You sound very cheery. You're going to cheer us up. What's your point?
Yes, Jim, well, it's brilliant to hear your good self. Something very refreshing.
You're too kind, Joe.
No, yeah, mate, you're a breath of fresh air, and what you've been able to say in recent months and challenge the status quo. All power to your elbow, Jim, and keep up the good work is what I would have to say. And it's all systems go, because this Armageddon that was predicted, well, it was only for one team. And this one team, what I find appalling most, is we've got all these Sevco fans all over the media. And what they're doing is basically lies, damn lies, and even more damn lies and statistics, because all the covering up and all the... It's basically smoke screens everywhere. Right. The smoking mirrors. What
Joe,
I'd like to do...
Fire away.
No, what I would like to talk is try and get the narrative on, instead of people concentrating on just stripping titles away from Rangers, right, for basically the biggest cheating scandal in Scottish football and British football and sport in general in the last decade, maybe forever. Now, what Rangers have done in just the last year, 10 million not paying the PAYE, and for fielding a team over 10 years on an industrial scale, for 10 years where dual contracts exist. Now, the BBC's Mark Daly pointed out factual evidence that side letters, and these side letters should be viewed as side contracts. Mm-hmm. And I have contacted people in the registration department and the Welsh FA and the Northern Irish FA, and the documents when a player transfers between association to one association is on FIFA-headed paper. Indeed, I did an interview with John Macbeth just a couple of days ago, and he confirmed it as well. That the paper that is on... Can I just finish this? That the FIFA paper that is put on is asking every penny that's paid. So if Rangers have paid on an industrial scale 50 players over 10 years, then every game for the last 10 years should be 3-0.
Okay, Joe.
Never being liquidated. Rangers should not be in Scottish football for their industrial cheating. What are you doing about it? Why you cut me off?
Joe,
free speech?
Joe,
free speech on here?
Joe, we're not cutting you off. We've got 2 minutes left of the programme. I've got Stuart in Midlothian to...
Draw for the next round of the William Hill Scottish Cup. 0845 500 1025. We'll speak to Joe after these.
Unleashed, uncensored, uncut. Join Jim Delahunt and the panel at the Thistle Hotel Glasgow on Tuesday the 16th of October for Super Scoreboard Unleashed. Secure your place at this one-off off-air special. Be there. Go to ticketsoup.com.
Unleashed and uncut, he said.
16th night of the Belgium-Scotland World Cup qualifier. Thistle Hotel Glasgow. Tickets for Super Scoreboard Unleashed at ticketsoup.com. 0845 500 1025. Joe's our next caller tonight, as promised. Hi, Joe.
Hello.
Hello, Joe.
Alright, how you doing there, Jim?
Oh, fine, thank you, Joe.
Yeah, as an outsider, I have to say Scottish football's corrupt. And when you look at the people who are backing it, you know, people in your programme are out liars. And you should just be all sacked because you're all soup takers.
That didn't go out. That was good. What a silly man.
Thank you.
0845 500 1025 is the number. Suspect I know who that was, but never mind. Where were we now? Celtic winning by 2-0 at Motherwell this afternoon to go top of the table. And as Mark Guidi said before he departed, Gordon...
Oh, the chuckle brothers in the back, you know. And within minutes, my phone, within seconds, I had about 5 missed calls. At that point, I was trying to make the call to the lovely Mr. Jim Spence, and I was being plagued by these messages here.
Received 5:54 p.m. on Saturday, the 29th of September.
Don't phone back the show again, okay? Get a grip of yourself. Get a life as well. Absolute loser.
Received 5:54 p.m. on Saturday, the 29th of September.
Don't phone back the show again, okay? Get a grip of yourself. Get a life as well. Absolute loser.
Absolute loser. Get a grip. Get a life. Absolute loser. Why would you phone up and put that on my voicemail? Why?
Good afternoon, Radio Clyde. How can I help?
Sports desk, please.
Sports desk, hold on a wee second.
Jim.
Hello.
How you doing?
Right, who's this?
Tommy Gold.
Who?
Tommy.
Oh, Tommy. How are you?
Getting by, mate. How's things with yourself? You let me on at any point tonight?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Well, you've had this discussion with other people in the organisation, Tommy, so let's leave it at that.
Can you tell me who it was that phoned me back after that call on Saturday?
Who phoned you back?
I don't know, but I played it in my radio show there twice for everybody to hear who it was. Somebody phoned back and called me an idiot, said don't phone again.
All right.
I obviously listened to what you've got to say there, you know. Don't phone back.
Okie doke.
So
Thanks very much.
Can you put me through to Graeme Bryce then?
Good afternoon, Radio Clyde. How can I help?
Graeme Bryce, please.
Hold on a wee second. Hi there, you have reached the voicemail of Louise Douglas, PA to Graeme Bryce. I am now on annual leave until Monday the 1st of October. If you...
Monday the 1st of October, annual leave.
Good afternoon, Radio Clyde. How can I help?
Yeah, I tried to get put to Graeme Bryce, but I said...
Oh, right, okay. I'll try his direct number. It's just you're meant to put it straight to Louise
All right,
Douglas
cheers,
first.
thank you.
I'll try his direct number now. Hold on a sec.
Cheers. This is more like it. Get direct numbers here. That's what we like.
Hello, Graeme Bryce.
Hello, I'm going to speak to you. Is that Graeme Bryce?
Speaking.
Oh, hi Graeme, how you doing? My name's Tommy Gold. I managed to see a letter you wrote to someone on the Follow website. I've been trying to get a hold of you regarding it, how you said you were using methods to keep me off air.
Right.
I just wanted to know that why you would mention me in a letter to someone who didn't even listen to your show by admission on the Follow website. And you mentioned myself, and then when I asked to speak to you a few weeks ago, you passed on Lorraine Herbison. And also, while we're here, who was responsible for allowing an advert to be placed on your radio station with the words that Big Jock knew? Because the reasons that I was told that I was not allowed on your show by Lorraine Herbison a month ago was because that I may say something offensive that may cause you to lose your Ofcom rule. Now tell me this, as I pen my letter to Ofcom just now, Graeme, why should you not be struck off the air for playing a deliberately bigoted, provocative tune like that and promoting bigotry on your station, at the same time denying myself free speech on your radio show on the behest of bigoted Rangers fans who don't want me on there because they don't like the free speech being rammed down them? So please, can you tell me, because I've been phoning Radio Clyde since a 14-year-old, that's 26 years. And I was on your station on Saturday there, and I was phoned back, and I've got the call here if you want to hear it, by one of your employees saying, do not phone back, you idiot. Now, I'm taking this to an eminent QC later on today to see what action I can take against your station for the first state of affairs by playing a racist, bigoted advert with Big Jock New, and for denying someone's free speech who at no point have I swore or anything on your show. So tell me, Graeme, what's your response, caller?
Well, where do you want me to start? There's a bit of a rant there.
Well, we'll start. Hold on then, Graeme. I'm sorry to have hit you with all that. So let's start with the Big Jock New advert that I heard 2 weeks ago on your station.
Well, as I've explained to other people who have complained about the advert, the client who made the advert, well, it wasn't made by Radio Clyde, it was a client of ours, they created an advert for their product, which is kind of sausages and pies. The company is not from the west of Scotland. The client, when we told them that some people thought that the lyrics or the words in that advert were somehow linked to past history of Celtic, the client couldn't believe it. He was shocked, dismayed, had no idea that and I could believe that somebody would think that. So the client pulled the advert immediately. But I can assure you that
sorry, are you saying
no, hang on, please let me finish. No client of ours would put on an advert deliberately trying to offend or upset a section of our audience. That just doesn't make any sense. It was a completely innocent advert that some people have taken the wrong meaning of. Now, you're
insulting my intelligence here, Mr. Bryce, with the deepest respect. That's an insult to my intelligence to say they didn't think that by saying Big Jock New and then changing it to Big John and still having it on their website as Big Jock, and for you to say that back to me, I find that very offensive. I find that extremely offensive, Mr. Bryce.
But those are the facts. So
no, that's not the facts. You're saying that because it wasn't a West of Scotland company, then they're naive and they know what they were, or they didn't know what they were doing. Or behave yourself, please. That is just a total lot of nonsense. With the deepest respect, Mr. Bryce, to actually come away with that is sickening, and I'll be taking this further with the relevant bodies and with Celtic Football Club, because you've besmirched, your station has besmirched a manager who died for Scotland. A manager who died for Scotland in the battle of getting Scotland to a World Cup. And you allowed your station, and you try to give me that excuse. Well, that is not on. So tell me then, this ban that I'm here, and I use sophisticated methods, I get another SIM card, and I disguise my voice, or I get a friend to get me on. Now, you're not going to stop me doing that. So can I ask, what is the point of trying to stop me going on there? Is it why are you pandering to someone who on the follow site said that they didn't even listen to the call? It was based on other people, and you responded to him mentioning my name. So why have you got a block on me? Can you answer that, please, Mr. Bryce?
Well, I think it's already been said to you by Lorraine. You have a history, whether you like to believe it or not, of coming on air and saying things that could potentially break our rules and regulations. And so
when someone comes onto your show last week and says shit, right, is that not, and it doesn't get dumped, is that not breaking your rules on Ofcom?
Yeah, no, nobody can swear, yeah, of course.
Yes, well then, why did it not get dumped less than a week ago? Well, I think it was last Thursday or Friday, one of the nights I was on last week, and someone just prior to that had said shit on your show, and it didn't get dumped. So I don't swear on your show, Mr. Bryce. I do not swear on your show. If I say anything that's offensive, it's the people who are listening to it who are taking offence, and it's because they don't like the truth being spelt out to them in no uncertain terms that their team has been cheating. And if that's the way the case is, then your company is culpable of siding with bigots, and this won't be the last that you will be hearing from it, Mr. Bryce, because to deny someone's free speech and be told by Lorraine Herbiston and now repeated by yourself that I may say something that will cause you to lose the Ofcom licence. I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life. What position have you got there in Bauer Media?
I mean,
what's your position in Bauer Media?
I'm managing director.
Of Bauer Media Scotland. Is anyone above you?
Yeah, of course, I've got a boss.
What's his name?
Her name is Dee Ford.
Dee Ford. And is she
by all means, write to her. I'll give you her email address if you want it.
I'll get a number. No, it's okay. I can get David Murray's number, Craig White's number, you name it. I can get the number. So Dee, no problem. I'll get. Is she available? You're going to put me through, or will I have to work for it?
I've no idea. I mean, I'm not in control of her phone.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll be trying to contact her then, because I think it's scandalous that you can actually say that you think that I am going to say something that will cause you to lose your Ofcom licence. I will repeat to you, I don't know what age you are, but at the age of 14, I spoke to James Sanderson, whatever he was called, on this show, asking for Celtic to be privatised. This was in 1986. I've been on your show, phoning in. You will not stop me, or no one will stop me going on. If I have to buy voice...
And that's fine. We don't want to deny anyone the opportunity to come on and say what they want.
Well, you are denying me.
What we've got to do is protect our business.
You are denying me. You say you want to protect your business. Well, how can you, by allowing a company to put an offensive jingle out with Big Jock New, one of the greatest Scottish manager ever, and you allow that to be out there, and you say you've got to be kidding me on, Mr. Bryce, and then you say, I'm welcome to phone in, but you openly have a policy to subvert me from going on. I've been told lie after lie. I was told by Jim Delahunt months ago, oh yeah, phone through, Tommy, give your real name. And then when I phone through, waste all my time and credit, I phone through repeatedly, and you don't put me on. And then I find out through a method of an email on another forum, I'm saying that you, in dialogue with another person who didn't even listen to your show, who's not even a consumer of your show, so you listen to him, yet someone who's been phoning for 26 years, you deny him a free speech. What is the problem? What is the problem with your company? I'll be taking this further than the person you spoke about there. I'll be further up the Bauer media chain until I get right to the top of it, until the Bauer family over in Germany, the Rothschild Bauer family, okay? If you want me to take it to that level, Mr. Bryce, believe you me, I will. Okay, if I can get a hold of the Night of the Realm and Sir David Murray, I'll get a hold of the Rothschild banking cabal and tell them that Radio Clyde is bigoted and they're ostracising the whole community here. How dare you allow a company to come on and use that excuse? This is going out to everybody. Celtic Football Club and fair people and minded will know that Radio Clyde sides with bigots and puts adverts on with bigots, and also subverts the free speech of someone who has not swore, has not said anything controversial other than offending people who like to be offended because, well, that's just their basis of, the status quo. Let's be offended because he's a Celtic fan and he's having a go at Rangers for cheating. What is the problem with your station? Can you answer me that, Mr. Bryce? What is the agenda?
I don't think there's any point in me trying to explain because you're not listening to
I'm listening to you. I'm listening to you. Well, can you tell me then, are you going to lift this ban off me from going on there? That's all I'm asking for. I won't take this any further. Right, on this side, if you say...
I've not got a problem with you taking it further because we were very happy with our conduct in all the affairs that you just talked to me about. What I've said is, we've got no problem with people calling onto the show so long as what they want to say doesn't breach any regulations or potentially breach any regulations that we have.
Mr. Bryce, with the deepest respect, and I'm sorry to be like this to you, and I'm sorry to speak to you like this, right? I'm sorry. I, at no point, have swore, I've tried to cause any offence on purpose. I've not been a troll on your show. I just want to phone up when you're
maybe not on purpose, Tommy, but what happens is as you've done in this call, you get heated up and maybe you say things that maybe you weren't meaning to say.
No, I've not said nothing. I'm only apologising for you being on the other end of this phone and having to deal with it and having to work for a company. I'm not apologising for what I'm saying. If I'm getting heated up, it's because you have disgraced the name of Jockstein. Your company and your station has traduced the name of Scotland's greatest manager, and if I've not got the right to be upset about that, then you're deeply you're tripping out your dial.
I completely refute that claim, so...
You're allowed, hold on, you gave an excuse saying that the
it's
people...
It's not an excuse, it's a fact, Tommy. It's not an excuse, it's a fact.
It's a fact that they didn't...
If you want to call up Calder Millerfield and ask them what the purpose of that advert was, you'll find out from them. So if you think for a minute...
They're based in Kilmarnock. They're based in Kilmarnock. Whereabouts in the east of Scotland is that? That's in the east of Glasgow. Kilmarnock is... I never
said east of Scotland. I said the marketing guy who came up with that advert isn't based in the west of Scotland.
Right, so the marketing guy, so they're blaming a marketing guy. So what, he can't be a Rangers fan and he doesn't know the connotation of a song that has been banned?
Why on earth would a company... the whole point of marketing is to get new customers. Why would a company play an advert that is deliberately upsetting half of the potential customer base? That just doesn't make any sense.
Well, if you analyse it, and the reason why you've got your show set up the way it is, you would find that it's maybe 70 or 65, 80% slanted on the side of Rangers instead of Celtic, because that is the demographic, and that is why your show is slanted. That any time that I phoned previously, the easiest way to go on your show is to have a go at Celtic. If you can phone up and phone through and say, I want to attack Neil Lennon or Celtic or this and that, I have got previous history, and other people have done it as well, where you phone straight back. So the anti-Celtic agenda, and this is coming straight from the top. So either you are the bigot, or the anti-Celtic, or the anti-Irish bigot, or the person who's got the agenda, or it's someone else.
I'm happy to have a sensible conversation with you. As soon as you start accusing me of things,
I questioned you. I said no. Well, tell me then why. Well, tell me then why did your station then pander to these people? Someone who doesn't listen to your show, someone who's taken by other comments on it.
The decision that Lorraine and her team took about you has nothing to do with the comments we've had and the response I made to that person. It was taken, whenever it was, months ago. It's got nothing to do with people phoning in or complaining.
Right, but the decision then, okay, then if we centralise now then finally on the decision of not allowing me on your station, and you said it and you've stated it and the Lorraine has stated it, is because of potential that I would cause offence. Now I've been phoning not just your station repeatedly over the last 10 years, but other stations, national stations, other stations abroad, everywhere. I've even got my own radio station, would you believe, Mr. Bryce? I know you have. And so I've been phoning, and I've been doing this as a hobby and as a way of life. It's just something that I do, just for a wee bit of fun, as Hugh calls it.
Good luck to you with that.
Yeah, well, I try to put the fun into fundamentalism, but what irks me is when someone says, oh no, phone through this station, but oh no, you can't phone through because you're going to maybe say something that's offensive. Yet all these radio stations that I phone through, they've got a system to dump me at any point if I say anything like everybody else. Now, your company has got that delay, and it didn't use it the other week when someone said shit and broke your Ofcom guidelines. Now, I can come on a show. Should you allow me to come on, right, I can go with your guidelines, and you say, okay, if you say anything offensive or whatever, then fine, it's a straight red card, but you can't even offer me that, and well, you're denying, basically it's free speech denying. That's where you're setting up your show to be. There's another person called
No, we want all callers on from every single angle having a conversation. All we're saying is that you have a history, but if you want to come back on and prove to us that you don't want to, say anything that's offensive or against the regulations, then fine.
Well, can you facilitate that? Because then I can do that, because I don't want to cause you any problems at all. Okay, I just want an easy life, and it's just a hobby for me. It's nothing more that I've got other things. Once this whole thing is tied up with, right, with the Rangers, I'm going to go back on to my other wee stuff. I probably won't need to phone your station again. There's been times when I went years without phoning your station. So football, once this is all tied up with the Rangers, a big tax case within another month, I'll not be bought darking your doors again, because really I've been scunnered and sickened by Scottish football, and I don't really want any part. I just want this all tied up, and all I want is to not be persona non grata on your radio station, where I've been phoning it since your presenters have been in nappies probably, and probably yourself. And as I say, I'm not apologising for anything I've said, and I'm not apologising for the way I've behaved. I'm just saying, for you having to take this call from me today. I apologise and I sincerely thank you for taking the time to talk to me. And all I want to do is to prove that I can come onto your show and not break your Ofcom regulations, not swear, and put a valid point through and allow the panel to answer it instead of being laughed at or being ridiculed. I mean, personally, I've got all the...
Have you got something specific you want to talk about?
Sorry?
Have you got something specific you want to talk about on the show?
Yeah, well, there's many things. I mean, tonight I would like to... Well, the game's on at 5 o'clock, so yeah, I could talk about the game tonight. The stuff that, as I say, that's very pertinent just now, that I feel the narrative has been controlled by Sevco fans, is the dual contract issue. So I would like to, when people are talking about the dual contracts or the EBTs or the Rangers issue, be allowed a few minutes to say my piece and question some of the comments that have been questionable from Darrell King in recent weeks, from Roger Hanna, from Gordon Dalziel, to make these points and just ask them and say to them, you know, you stated at this point on regarding the dual contracts. I wanted to ask Darrell King regarding the side contracts that you see with the EBTs. I'm not here to cause offence. I'm not here to cause a fight. I just wanted to put my point across and ask some pertinent questions regarding the relevant issues. That is what you set your programme up to do. I can be a controversial caller. I can be a nice caller. I can be nice to the presenter. I don't want to cause you offence or your station offence. I just want to be allowed my democratic free right. I don't put an X on a box of when I go to do my part of the democratic system. My part of the democratic system is opening my mouth and speaking it to radio stations, to my own radio stations, and to people, whoever I meet. That is the way I look at democracy. So if you deny me, you're denying me my democratic right, and that's why I'm phoning you just now, and that's why I'm taking issue, and that's why I phoned Lorraine, that's why I'm phoning Jim, is because you're denying something central to my whole being. It's to allow me to have my piece. Once I've said it, fine. I've got no problem with anybody at all, and I respect everybody's humanity, like I respect yours. So I'll ask you again, will you allow me to come onto your show, Mr. Bryce?
Well, let me speak to Lorraine and the team, and I'll get them to come back to you. I think if you want to come on and you want to say something that's you know, on a topic that we want to talk about, and it's not going to offend anybody, and it's not against any regulations, I don't see why not. But let me talk to Lorraine, and one of the guys will come back to you. Not
there to break any relations, any guidelines or anything at all. And I'm willing to accept a straight red card if I swear, if I say anything offensive or whatever. And if I phone through, I just want to put my point through. That's all. I'll leave it with you, Mr. Bryce. Thanks for taking the time. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye. Democratic free speech, that's what it's all about. I have a right to talk, I have a right to say it. I'm a human being too. I don't get the right to say what I've got to say. Well, I should say you do. Right, still waiting on a call back from the head honcho. Yes, 2 seconds, hold on. Hold on, yeah. What we need some interest-free money. That's what we need interest-free money. What do we want? When do we want it? We want it now. It's a Rothschild banking cabal that is corrupting society. The Rothschild banking cabal controls the entire planet. In the 1850s, the Rothschild banking cabal owned 43 state mansion houses all over Europe. Huge castles, 43 castles, mansions, humble little abodes of the Rothschild banking cabal. it? We want to know. When do we want it? Now. Interest free money. Interest free money. We want to know. When do we want it? Now. We want interest free. What do we want? Interest free money. We want it now. 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 Give us your money. Interest free. We want our money. Interest free. We want to know. We want to know. Interest free money. We demand it. We want it. We want to know. When do we want it? Now. Cut, yeah, interest free money. The whole world financial banking cabal run by the Rothschild is an absolute meltdown just now. They unleashed a tsunami of credit and debt on the planet. Every time old little Alan Greenspan decreased the interest rate, another tsunami of dollar credit was unleashed on the planet. If you had a pulse and you walked into a bank, they would give you whatever you'd ask for, plus an extra 10%. Now walk in there, you couldn't catch a cold after. Right. I was going to phone an eminent person there for some advice, but I'll have to put him on hold. Let's see. Right, this guy's always good for a chat. He's always good for a chat when he picks up, but not today, sadly. Right. Right, I took this number down the other day.
Hello, disciplinary department.
Oh, sorry, I came through the wrong way. Registration department, sorry.
Oh, right, anyone in particular?
No, just anyone, yeah.
Just anyone, right, hold on just a wee second. Can I help you?
Oh, hi, is that the SFA registration department?
It is, yes.
Oh, yes, sorry to bother you. My name's Tommy Gold, Glasgow Lady Online. What it was, I was just trying to find out the name of the piece of document that is the FIFA document that is sent between football associations when a player is transferred?
International transfer certificate.
So I do apologise. What was your name again? Sorry.
It's Karen.
Karen. Yeah. Sorry. So it was the international
Transfer certificate.
And is there anywhere I can find one of these online, or is it?
Yeah, I can show you. Have you got an email? I can send you a blank one.
Yeah, if you like.
Have you got a fax machine?
No. No, that's sophisticated. Is it on with the baby get on the FIFA? I'm on your site.
Well, I can send it. If you've got an email, I can do it just now to you.
Right.
It's a blank one I can send.
Yeah, 2 seconds then I'll give you it out. Yeah. Hold on. It's
because obviously FIFA has the TMS system, which is a transfer matching system for any male professional players with the country. So this is only used now for, in paper form, it's only used for amateur players.
And when did that stop being for professional?
When did it stop? 2000 and... Give me 1 sec, because I can't remember. We were the first country to issue one. It was Celtic, a player going to France. Give me 1 sec. When did it stop?
If it goes silent on this end here, it's me giving out my email to the lassie. Don't use dumb schmucks.
Oh, thank God that's in. Right, let's have a look.
Well, was that something important arrived there, yeah?
Sorry?
You said there, thank God that's arrived, something important arrived, yeah?
Something I've waiting for a long time. Right, 2009.
Is that the EBT verdict through? Give us the inside scoop.
TMS. TMS started in 2009 for male professional players, and the SFA was the first actual association worldwide to issue an ITC.
And that was in 2009 then, yeah? They brought
yeah. So as I said to you, we do paper form with something for amateur players going out with the country. Any professional male player going out of the country or coming out of the player in the country is done by TMS.
Right, but up to 2009 it was done in this paper that you're going to be able to send to us then, yeah?
No, TMS was done, it was always been in paper until 2009.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. So this paper you're going to send me, this is
only for amateur players, yeah.
Yeah, but now it's only for amateur, but it was up until 2009 for professional.
That's correct. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you my email address then if that's okay then, yeah? Paper there, or stuff you got, is that the EBT decision that you said there? Oh God, it's arrived, or is that?
No, it was an international clearance for some place I'm waiting for ages.
Oh, for a player, was that, who was that? Are you able to divulge that? Or?
Oh, it's nobody important, nobody of substance.
So, as a Sevco player then, yeah?
I'm saying nothing. Okay.
Well, listen, can I ask you regarding the stuff that happened in the summer? Has that been all? How is that still in limbo with FIFA?
No idea, because nothing to do with me, thank God.
Is that all right? The toupee law and all that?
I have no idea. Totally kept out of it, so absolutely nothing to do with that side of things.
Okay, no problem.
Okay then. Listen, bye.
Thank you, bye. Right, so basically, I'm going to get the document that I've been told that when it goes online now, it's all done online, as the girl said there, up to 2009. This will be good to see this. It'll be brilliant actually to see this, because this is what every player had to fill in and send to FIFA. Now, if this shows that it's got on it a place where I think it's got to say how much money or the contract is worth, then that is prima facie evidence. If they paid 1 penny more extra and it's not down here, then it's a dual payment, it's a dual contract. Dual payment is a dual contract. So it's not declared to FIFA. Mark Daly's got all the paperwork showing that players were paid them. Alex Ray has spoken about it. Billy Dodds has spoken about it. It doesn't have to be Colombo to put these things together and suggest that Rangers are guilty. It's match fixing, only by a different name. by incorrectly registering players. I don't think the enormity of this situation has been truly spoken about in the media. I've tried to touch on it. The narrative that's being controlled by the MSM these days is frightening. What gets put out there as truth is just absolutely beyond the pale. And thank goodness for people, the Rangers tax case, Paul McConville, other the eminent bloggers out there, people who have got the good interest of justice and truth being done. And God willing, inshallah, that's what will come out, that's what will happen. I'm away to check those details here. Mr. Green's not got back to us, but rest assured, it's straight on here and we'll be doing the show with Mr. Green. Once we get him on the old didgeridoo. I'll do it, yeah. Let's see here. Willie, Paul Doherty, Dominic Morgan, Tim Latim. Right. Succulent. Tim Latim. Right. Where did I get that? I'm going to get into my Yahoo. Yeah, that wee bit of silence there, I was giving her my details. Let's see if we've got those details. Right, well, let's go in, right. Before I go, let's see if she sent this here. Let's see this document. And I presume I'll be able to copy and paste it or something anyway. If I need to copy and paste it, I'll put it on my journalism site. Right, Henrik Larsson. Has he been lined up with the Barcelona? Let's see the rumour. Let's get down here. Come on. I don't know why. When I'm doing a show, I need to just use one of the laptops. Yeah, Jim, now you twittered. That was from an hour ago. The build up to the show, the game tonight. Build up to the game. 5 o'clock. Right. Oh, come on. That's Yahoo. They're pain in the frupney bits. Right, sign in. Let me sign in here. Come on. Oh, look at that. It moved up. I went to clip on the sign in and it moves up. Don't click on it till it moves now. Right, there we go. It's moved. Still moving. Stop moving. Sign in. I was clicking on it, that wee search bar just above the sign in on the Yahoo homepage. Right. Come on. Finish your phone. Maybe should I ain't going away yet. We don't do walking away. We do not do walking away. This show ain't finished. This show ain't finished by a long shot. We're checking out the Yahoo and we'll get back in for another wee last call. Right, hold on. We're doing this. Switch your SIM cards round. SIM card. Switch over done, there you go. I change over like a Formula 1 driver. Except these phones take forever to try and reload everything. The change over of the hardware's easy. The software load up's a pain in the tits. Right, this lassie's no hit me up. It's not on it. It's not on it. Go and check the spam. I'll get one there for the bold Pete Lambert. Right, nothing. It's not sent it yet. Right, this brother. Oh, checking. Coming through now. No, nothing came through. Right, phone. Ready. Oh, this is. I hate this netbook. This netbook. Only use it because it's quite, what do you call it? Quite small and doesn't damage, you know what I mean? But these shows and open up pages is a pain in the neck. Right, you need to pull the bigger laptop. Pete Lambert, I was just reading your message here. Oh, I was to get back to Mr. Ogilvie as well, wasn't I? How absent-minded of me.
Hello?
Oh, hello, I'm going to speak to Mr. Ogilvie, please.
Yes, speaking.
Oh, hi, Mr. Ogilvie, how you doing?
Hello, who's calling?
My name's Mr. Tommy Gold, Glasgow
Oh,
Radio.
you were on the phone earlier on, yes.
Yes, hi, how you doing, Mr. Ogilvie?
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I missed your call earlier. So.
No, you free to talk just now, yeah?
Well, I'm actually, you've come right, don't have someone you've come right through my direct line here.
Alright.
I'm in a meeting, but it's on you go.
Oh, do you want me to call back in a bit?
No, it's okay, on you go, no, carry on.
No, if you've got a meeting, mate, it's not a problem, Mr.
No, it's okay, it's just other people in the room, so it's okay. But carry on, no, you're okay.
Yeah, no, I was to find out with the dual contract issue regarding Rangers. I've spoken to someone in the registration department, and I've looked at the documentation. How it was, and I spoke to, well, it was a FIFA document that was before it was computerised until 2009. These paper documents that were up, I can't remember the name that they were called, but I presume you know what they were. These FIFA documents.
I don't really know.
Well, the documents that entail all the players' wages to be paid, that if FIFA want to know that, it's for a reason in particular. And I was part of my investigation that I was doing was to find out, obviously, that the side contract issue that is outstanding, where on an industrial scale, Glasgow Rangers have been found, to be paid players side contracts.
Well, they haven't been found anything. The SPL. Out of interest, were you in Radio Scotland the other night?
Possibly, yeah, that was myself.
Yeah, I thought so. I was driving up from one of the games. I heard you.
Oh, right, thanks.
No, I can't say too much at the moment. There's an SPL tribunal taking place, as you'll be aware, in November, and they're looking at the situation. But if I can't get involved in any discussion in that regard.
No, I understand that, Mr. Ogilvie. No, I was just part of what I was trying to find out was that on the paperwork, and I was sent a document. I'm just waiting for it to arrive from the registration department, and I've been told all about it. But obviously, the details that FIFA have got to know. I mean, they seem like a slave organisation. FIFA. I don't know what your dealings are.
I don't. I mean, to be fair, and I can't speak about specifics. I don't. I heard your discussion on the radio on Saturday evening, and to be honest with you, I didn't know which documents you were talking about. When a player signs for a club, obviously he has a Scottish registration form and an SPL contract. That's the two documents that they get. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about a FIFA clearance certificate, or I don't really know.
It's now done online. It's an ITC thing.
That's the International Transfer Certificate.
Yes, well, I was told there by someone in the registration department up until 2009 it was done by paper. And having spoken to someone in as I say, both the Northern Irish and the Welsh FAs in detail regarding, obviously you had me on that call there to Jim Spence, these contracts or this paperwork, FIFA want to know that because it's a closed shop. I mean, FIFA is running a closed shop here. They wanted to know everything, and obviously I was trying to find out by phoning these associations, how could it be possible that on an industrial scale a team in Scottish football can pull off this stunt? It's just.
I wouldn't necessarily think it's a stunt as such. If you want to get someone in the registration, I'm not involved in the technical side, I can't answer these questions, but if you want to get someone
I know it's not, to call it a stunt, I would more call it a fraud or actually match cheating, because, for 10 years to be paying players side contracts, breaking FIFA's guidelines, this is surely a step too far, Mr. Ogilvie. And
the SPL, as you know, is a three-man commission set up to look at this, and I can't comment on it. I mean, they've got a commission set up to look at, and there's three very competent gentlemen. Obviously, they'll look at it in great detail.
And you've stated yourself that your position you feel is untenable at times. Have you not thought about doing the decent thing and just resigning altogether, Mr. Ogilvie? Because your hands are implicated with being chairman and being part of Rangers. Well, they were.
I was never chairman of Rangers.
What was your part of Rangers there? You were there.
I was secretary up until 2002.
Were you treasurer?
10 years ago.
Secretary. So at no point then at all, and then when you were part of the SFA, at no point did you see one paper contract at all from any player, shape or form, no?
At various times. I mean, I've given my views and I've given the information I have to the commission, and they'll look at it. Therefore, I can't comment in any further this moment in time. I find it interesting. I keep being brought into this. There's an investigation between, what was it, 2001 is it, and 2010, is that correct?
Yeah.
And I keep getting sucked into this thing. I was secretary until 2010. I left the club in 2005. I ceased being secretary in 2002. So, I'm just amazed I keep getting pulled into things when I wasn't even at the club. But that's a separate issue. And the commission will be looking at this, and I'm only too happy to look at it.
Well, as an investigative journalist of ill repute myself, Mr. Ogilvie, I would look then to help to clear your name. If you're innocent as all charges, would you be willing to act as a whistleblower and go against Mr. David Murray for what the crimes that he's committed against Scottish football?
I'm not saying anything further. Quite simply, the commission is set up with the SPL, and I'm quite happy to wait for the findings of the commission. That's all I'm
No, and I'm sorry to bring it on to yourself. The reasons why I'm bringing it on to yourself is because obviously with you sitting on the board of Rangers, sitting in the decision-making process of Scottish football, the higher echelons of Scottish Football Association and Rangers, and with the biggest corruption scandal that is enveloped Scottish football ever, I would have to say, when players on a scale of maybe 50 to I don't know how many 100 players.
You're an investigative journalist, that's fine, but I think you understand that it was an ongoing commission. I'm quite happy for the commission to look into all aspects of it, and there are three very competent people sitting. I don't know them personally, but there's three very competent people sitting in that commission. Two QCs from down south and a lord up here, so they will look at it in great detail.
Well, it seems prima facie evidence that if the BBC has got evidence of side letters, that is ergo side contracts, and if the BBC's Mark Daly has seen them, and players like Alex Ray and Billy Dodds have admitted to these extra payments, and then if the document that is from FIFA asks every association, so if a transfer between a Dutch player to a Scottish Football Association, this had to be done up to 2009 on a paper document that was headed by FIFA. So FIFA wanted to see every single penny. So if every single penny wasn't accounted for, then there's gross misconduct here.
I'm quite happy that the commission, and they are looking at all aspects of it, continue with that. They've got a hearing in November, and let's see what they come out with.
And do you feel that you'll be vindicated by this, Mr. Ogilvie? Do you think that you'll be cleansed and admonished from having anything to do with the biggest corruption scandal?
I'm not going to say anything further at this stage. They have got the information. I'm more than happy that the commission carries on with its investigation and then will come out with its findings thereafter. And if people think at that stage that my involvement is causing, and I've said this openly, is causing the association any issues, I'll look at that again. But let's get the result from the commission first of all.
Yes, well, let's wait.
You have to understand that. I mean, there's a lot of misinformation out there. I would say they've got the facts at their hand.
What parts of misinformation, Mr. Ogilvie?
Let me finish. I'm perfectly well aware I was at Rangers. I've never hidden that fact. And at certain times of this, and if they deem that I've done anything wrong, I'll stand up and be counted. Absolutely, no problem. But I think I've also got a right to. Through the commission to put my side to them. Naturally, with my role at the SFA, I'm constantly pulled into this publicly, and I don't even look at the websites now, but through websites and everything else. So I'm more than happy, shall we say, that the commission continues with its investigation, and they will come out with whatever deliberations they have thereafter.
Yeah, no, certainly.
You have to understand that.
Oh no, I certainly do, Mr. Ogilvie. Thank you for taking the time to take the time to chat to me regarding it. But obviously, everybody will. For me as a fan, first and foremost, I'm not a proper journalist. I don't get paid for it. I'm out here doing it for the love of the game. And internet bampots like me seem to have held sway and stopped a travesty of justice happening, because the parachute method of Rangers into the SPL or the First Division, I feel still at this stage, I feel hurt that Scottish football has let me down and my family down over the last 10, 15, 20 years. If we just talk about the basic 10 years that's under investigation by the three eminent members, this 10 years has left me absolutely scunnered, if I could use a wonderful Scottish phrase, Mr. Ogilvie, absolutely scunnered with the way the game has been run. If Rangers have been allowed for this to happen in such a way, then it's...
I don't want to keep repeating myself, but the facts are there, and if some wrongdoing is proved, fine, I'll let them come out and say that. But at the moment, the commission are looking at all aspects of it, and I can't say anything else. I mean, I can't say anything else. They've got all the facts at their fingertips, and they'll consider that the commission in November. I can't remember the exact dates, but it's in November, and they'll come out with their findings thereafter.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that's all I'm going to say just now.
No problem.
I appreciate your comments and appreciate your views on it, and I also appreciate, because of my role in the club and in the SFA, naturally I get sucked into things, and the people just automatically assume I've been involved in everything. Fine, let that be the case, but let's the facts come out in the commission, and then we'll see.
I appreciate what you're saying then, but can I ask you, was it a one-man ship run from Edinburgh by Mr. Murray?
I'm not getting into.
The reason why I ask that, Mr. Ogilvie, The reason why I ask that one question, and I'll leave it with it, the reason why I ask that, because then that would exonerate yourself from knowing anything about it.
I'll let the Commission decide what involvement, if any, and what I had. The Commission can send that out. If you ask me the question, the club was owned by David Murray. We all had a role to play in different facets of the club. You know, there was various aspects that various people had.
And you never signed for any cheques at all? You never signed off any cheques?
Yes, of course I signed cheques. Of course.
I signed
cheques, but that doesn't mean you've committed a major crime.
No. But at least you knew the money that was going out, so there was money that was going out, and if you worked as an SFA president, then you've seen money going out of Rangers that was going out from a side door because it wasn't getting put on the FIFA registered document.
No. I don't see everything. I've only become president a year ago in the summer. I don't see everything that goes through. Nobody sees everything that goes through a business.
Okay.
That's just preposterous.
Well, no.
I've accepted you've got a strong opinion on it, and I've listened to you, and I've tried to explain what the process is, and I'll have to go through that process.
Yeah, it's no problem. We'll all wait with bated breath to see how it goes. Sadly, with what's happened and the way people have spoken, I really have no faith in what is going out. The outcome is going to be.
It's a totally independent body.
But the only thing that's been discussed just now is stripping of titles for a case that is just below match fixing, or maybe even on a par with match fixing. Don't you think there should be other punishments put out? At least discussed.
Match fixing, but I mean, everyone's assuming because something wasn't, if indeed it wasn't in the contract, then the registrations aren't legal. I mean, where does that come from?
Well, if you don't declare to FIFA that every penny that the player is getting, they're asking to know that for a certain reason, and if you don't put that on that paper, then you're breaking their rules. And
there's also, and I can't be specific in dates here, but there's also different rules have come in at different times through this whole process. There's been different SPL rules, for instance, have changed during that term. The SPL rules now are different than they were maybe 4, 5 or 6 years ago.
It's the FIFA rules if you break the FIFA rules, then the FIFA sanctions are that every game played for an incorrectly registered player is a 3-0 defeat. So if they've played players over a period of 10 years, that's why people say...
No, that won't be fair. I mean, that will come down to individual regulations in different countries. Maybe for cross-border, for international tournaments, but not necessarily for all league competitions.
Talking about cross-border, the World Cup semi-final and the European Championship semi-final played by one of the De Boers who was incorrectly registered with Glasgow Rangers, bringing in not only the FIFA tournament but the UEFA tournament into disrepute.
Okay. Well, I can't say anything.
But that's the facts. I'm offering you the facts, Mr. Ogilvie, and I appreciate that it's brought the whole game into disrepute, and the reason why I'm bringing it to yourself is obviously the reason stated. And thanks for your time.
That's okay.
Take care. There we go. Mr. Campbell Ogilvie, sorry I couldn't look at your interactions there on Twitter, and he heard me on Radio Shortbread. Hugh Adams, I've got Mr. Hugh Adams' number. Mr. Hugh Adam, God willing he's okay. He's going for a major operation recently. Nope. Right, anyway, that's me, over and out. We've had the president of the SFA. We're doing well for the old El Presidentes. We didn't get the El Presidente shot green. Let's go for Chuck. Mr. Green, where are you, Mr. Green?
Good afternoon, Rangers Football Club. How can I help you?
Oh, hi, is that Jacqueline?
No.
Oh, sorry, I spoke to Jacqueline earlier on. I was trying to speak to Mr. Green. Is he available?
Who's calling?
It's Mr. Gold, Mr. Tommy Gold.
Hold on.
Come on, let's make it happen.
Hello there.
Hello there, hi.
Hi there, I've just spoken to her and she says just to let you know that your message has been passed on.
Alright, okay, no problem at all then.
Okay.
Cheers, thank you then, bye.
Thanks.
Right, okay, no problem, message passed on, over and out. And 2.5 hours till kick-off. You joined me when it was that 4 hours to kick-off, so hopefully I've helped you pass the time. Fellow Tim Alloys, till the game, 12:10 to 12:10. Crackpot Tommy is in town. We'll phone anybody. Pass on the number. Pass it over to the crackpot. We'll get them on the dial. And catch you, Versace. Come on, hoops. Get into these Moscovites. Come on, Celtic. Rock on. God bless you, Dawson. Hail, hail.